Game where Falter faced the Mets, he had a passel of base runners, but was able to put up zeros.
Lindor drills one down the left field line. That's a fair ball going into the corner. Lindor on his way to second as Frazier plays the carom, and Francisco Lindor has started this day with a ringing double.
Driving the ball to right center field.
He hits this one toward the middle of the diamond. Kiner Falefa is able to smother it and gets the out at first, and Lindor is able to advance to third in that fashion. He grounds one on the right side. That goes through for a base hit, and the Mets score first. Lindor comes in to score. Soto able to dribble it through the drawn-in infield for his 47th run batted in, and it's 1-0 New York. Soto takes a big lead, does not go, and is grounded through the right side. That's a base hit for Alonso. Soto pulls in at second, so 3 hits amongst the first 4 batters for New York. And that's driven to right field. Reynolds moves back, and he makes the catch going away. Soto goes back to tag. He'll advance to third. Another bullet off of that bat. Good play by Reynolds to retreat and grab it. 2 out. There goes Alonso. The pitch inside. No throw by Bart, and Pete's got his first stolen base of the year. He had been thrown out a couple of times. So 2 in scoring position for Marte. And he goes down swinging on a high slider, and that retires the side. The Mets cash a run on Alonso, and Soto's RBI hit. It's 1-0. And Blackburn teases him outside with the curveball and gets Frazier for the first out. 1-2 to Reynolds. And he went low and in with the breaking ball, and he got the half swing. Third base umpire Ben May with the call. Reynolds is not happy about it at all in staff ERA. Ground ball toward the middle of the diamond, and Lindor is there to make the flip. Side retired. Blackburn with a couple of Ks and a scoreless first. 1-0 Mets. Putting up great peripheral numbers as well. Tyrone Taylor, first pitch swinging, pops one up in foul ground. Horwitz, the first baseman, has room. 1 pitch, 1 out. Got in on Beatty, who popped it up on the left side. And Hayes waits for it. 2 out. 0-2 to Mark. And he struck him out. Went upstairs with the slider that time. 3 pitches. And Vientos is struck out to end the top of the second. Mark went 0 for 4 last night. And there goes Cruz. First pitch. Throw to second by Torres. On a hop. Not in time. Got rid of the ball well, but the bounce cost him the caught stealing, and Cruz has his 27th of the year.
Well, good jump, and just slides to the...
Blackburn freezes him, and Bart hits it up the middle, and that'll tie up the game. Cruz around third, he'll come in to score. Joey Bart with an RBI single, and it's 1-1. Coming back after a 90-minute rain delay, not agreeing so far with Paul Blackburn. And Hayes smacks one to center, and that's down for a base hit. It's blocked by Taylor. The run comes in to score. The Pirates take the lead. 4 straight hits for Pittsburgh to start this second inning. Hitting .353 against the Mets so far this year. And he pulls one on the ground. That's a base hit. Horwitz to third. He'll be held up there, even though the ball slowed down in the wet grass. Very cautious base coaching there by Mike Ribello. Frazier struck out his first time up, and he hits one in the air to right center field. That should be deep enough to get Horwitz home. Taylor is there to make the catch. The throw goes to second. It's a sacrifice fly for Adam Frazier to make it 3-1 Pittsburgh. And Bouteau came up and in, and McCutcheon says catcher's interference, and they're going to call it. And that's going to load the bases again. And he never got anybody out. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slider. Big strikeout for Bouteau for the second out. He's only had 87 at bats this year. Ground ball on the right side. Alonso ranging wide. He's going to go to second. Gets the force there to end the inning. Had one last night. Marte finds the hole. Base hit. So back-to-back 2-out hits for Nimmo and Marte. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming to Taylor. And he lines one, but right on one hop to Gonzalez. He hit it sharply, but Gonzalez throws him out. And Ashcraft works around trouble in the third. Still 3. Ground ball toward the middle with the diamond on the backhand. Beatty, the flip to Lindor. That's not going to be in time. Well, with the shift on, there was just no way that the Mets were going to get a force. The only play Beatty had was to try and play a 3-ball count for Buteau. And Hayes lines one to left field. In comes Nimmo. He makes the catch. Throw back to second. Cruz may get doubled off, and he does. O'Neill Cruz got caught in between second and third, and Nimmo caught the line driving, turned it into a 7-4 double play. That's lined toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be beyond the reach of Cruz. Go all the way back into the nook in left center. Beatty takes a turn and stops at second base. Chopper toward third. Hayes charging, and it goes beyond him, and picked up by Connor Falefa, who tags out Beatty. Oh, what bad luck for the Mets. Beatty properly was trying to advance, but once Hayes muffed it, there was Connor Falefa. And Vientos pokes one toward the middle, picked off by Gonzalez, and that retires the side. A double and one left, so 3-1 Pittsburgh since May the 18th. Alonso drives one deep right center field. Cruz watches that ball hit off the base of the wall. Alonso heads for second. Cruz's throw coming in, not in time. And Alonso hugs the bag with a one-out double. And Nimmo pulls one, base hit. Alonso to third is being waved around. The throw will go to second. Brandon Nimmo with his second hit of the day drives in a run to get the Mets within one. It's now 3-2.
Hey.
And Taylor takes strike three call. Fastball right there. So Santana comes in, notches back-to-back strikeouts to keep the Pirates in front. Braves 10 games behind him. Double play ball to short. Connor Falefa with the flip. The turn by Gonzalez, not in time. Just hit a little bit too slowly to turn two, and Terrence hustles down. Had a base hit back in the second, and he flies this one out to right, and Soto eases back to the warning track to make the catch. 1-2-3 for Waddell, who's turned in 3 scoreless innings in relief to keep it a one-run game. And Soto goes down swinging on a fastball away. Second time Soto's been struck out today. And Nimmo flies one out to deep left field. Back goes Frazier. He'll have room. A lot of room out in left field here. And Frazier grabs it to end the inning. That's lined the other way. Nimmo coming on, and he picks it off for the out. Side retired. A 7-pitch inning for Reed Garrett. And Taylor lines one toward the middle, but right there as Gonzalez steps on second, throws to first for the double play. Chopper left of the mound. In comes Hayes to field. Throws out Beatty, side retired. They scored 2-0 over the Phillies. That's lined into center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Gonzalez with his second consecutive hit. Here, good change up there, and O'Neill Cruz down on strikes for the first out. Not going, and it's outside, ball 4. And now the Pirates have 2 men on. And he walked him on 4 pitches to load the bases. So back-to-back walks for Braziman. Vientos a step behind the bag at third. And Hayes puts one the other way off the glove of Alonso and into right field. That'll bring in Gonzalez. And the Pirates have a 2-run lead. 3-2. Ground ball. Vientos scoops. His only play is to first as a run comes home. And it's 5-2. 1 for 3 today. And he gets a breaking ball and lines it into right center for a base hit. Horwitz is in. Hayes right behind him. Andrew McCutchen breaks it open with a 2-run single. And the Pirates now have a 5-run lead at 7-2. Paid tribute. Driven to right center field. Chasing is Taylor. Diving. He can't get it. It rolls back to the warning track. And 2 more runs will score. It's a double for Brian Reynolds. And the Pirates are putting on a show. And Cruz foul tips it for strike 3, and the inning finally comes to an end. But an ugly 8th inning for the Mets. Apart. Good curveball by Bednar to strike out Torrens for the first out of the ninth. And Soto goes down on strikes. That was the splitter from Bednar to end the game. Mets suffer arguably their most dispiriting loss of the season.